Vanakkam peeps, how are we doing? For the longest I've been thinking about doing YouTube, but I never knew what I wanted to do it about. I've always been a bit tentative. I always thought that if I start it, I want to start it because I want to do something that I enjoy. And thanks to TikTok, I realized that I enjoy cinema, specifically Tamil cinema. So I'm going to hit you up with a weekly roundup of the hottest news coming out of Kollywood. Please subscribe to the channel, and follow up all my other socials like TikTok and Twitter. I seem to be getting news pretty quickly coming out of India, so I feel like I'm going to be good with sharing that with you. Hottest news right now is obviously Dhanush and Nayanthara, off the back of her open letter, off the back of him sending her a 10 crore legal notice, all of that. They were seen recently at a producer's wedding next to each other, side by side. I don't know whose idea it was. Clearly someone thought it was a big PR move. It will blow up this producer's profile, which it clearly did, because now everyone's talking about this wedding. But the fact that they were sat next to each other, side by side, and they looked like they were ready to scrap. Like one of them was going to turn around and just... But thankfully, none of that happened. Also, the amount of security that they had in between the two of them, that it honestly looked like it was going to be a scrap. It's quite sad how it's gone down though, because professionally, the two of them have come out with good content together. So it's unfortunate that that's broken apart, because it's not just Dhanush and Nayanthara. When you really deep it, it's Vignesh Sivan, it's Anirudh, it's Sivakarthikeyan. Although Sivakarthikeyan seems chill with both sides. The other two, not so much. I don't know, this is just speculation here, but Nayanthara said she's been going back and forth with Dhanush for the last 2 years. The last time Dhanush worked with Ani was 2022 for Tiruchitamblam. They haven't worked together since. I wonder why. More importantly, there weren't any, like, in the pictures, they weren't together. They were at the same wedding. They weren't interacting with each other. Normally they would. Normally there'll be a picture. Why not? Mad questions there. In other news of Dhanush, he has written and he's directing and producing a film under his banner. It's called Nilavgen Milenakova. And no one knew that he was doing this, right? Because he's doing this with a whole bunch of youngsters. It's like a love rom-com kind of vibesy film. It's that song Golden Sparrow with Priyanka Mohan is from that film. GV's doing the music on it, and he's dropping his second single from that film, from that album. He's dubbed it a Gen Z soup song. So in other words, this is meant to be his next widest Kollaveri. Whether or not that's the case, Teriyadu Pabba is dropping Monday. The third bit of news that has come out this week, and this is a good one, is producers have officially put in a request for theatres all across Tamil Nadu to ban journalists from doing FDFS reacts. This is off the back of, they call him Review Tata, the OG that stepped outside and just absolutely went ham on Surya, not Surya, but ham on Kanguva and the film. This is off the back of Verdian flopping. This is off the back of Indian 2 flopping. Producers are all now like, nah, you need to stop with this reacts. It's killing our business. People are refusing to come to cinema. Which I do get, because these guys are chucking high, but I think every single one of those films was done with at least a 200 crore budget. And the fact that they're not even making those numbers is insane. So yeah, producers are seeking out a ban. And coming off the back of Kanguva, it's been reported that Surya is looking to drop Kanguva 2 from his roster, with how negatively it's been taken, and depending on whether or not they make that money back. I don't know, this is just speculation coming out. Both Siva and Surya might drop it, which I think is quite unfortunate, because in my opinion, my personal opinion, Kanguva was not good, but it had the legs. It's just unfortunate that certain things that could have been done differently weren't done differently, and as a result, it's a massively missed opportunity. If you want a more in-depth review, give me a shout and I'll definitely drop one soon. If you're happy with the one that I dropped on TikTok, Trisha is looking to join Surya 45 under the direction of RJ Balaji. This is just reports, nothing has been confirmed as of yet, but apparently there's talks ongoing, and that seems to be good because allegedly this is the script from RJ Balaji. Surya just listened to it once and he okayed it there and then, and he's never done that before. And so he's saying there's a lot riding on this and we're expecting a really good film. So I'm excited. On the topic of RJ Balaji, Sorga Vasil's trailer has just dropped as of Saturday. As of today, Sorga Vasil's trailer has dropped, film from RJ Balaji as an actor, and I got to say, I watched the trailer. It's given crime thriller, based in a jail. I think most of the film will happen in a jail, but it takes on like politics, takes on like corruption, takes on very gritty topics. It looks good performance-wise. I think RJ Balaji is going to do really good, as he always does. We've known him as a comedian, but he's recently been showing that he's capable of doing some serious roles as well. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be like. If you haven't seen it yet, just run it up on YouTube. You can watch the trailer yourself. Let me know what you think. A.R. Rahman's son has come out on his Instagram in support of his dad and has asked media to stop pairing up Rahman's divorce with his bassist divorce. I mean, I'm saying this, I also chucked in a cheeky dig, but I did say that was just speculation. It is just speculation. The timing is hella coincidental. Final bit of news, and I think is some mad news, is Amaran, Sivakarthikeyan, Sai Pallavi's Amaran has now officially joined the 300 Crore Club, which is huge because to this date, within the Kollywood roster, no actor that has done less than 30 films has broken into the 300 Crore Club. So the fact that SK has done it, the fact that Sai Pallavi's done it as well. And I say this because this is a film from Sai Pallavi just as much as it is a film from Sivakarthikeyan. And that has seemingly been overlooked recently with some of the promotional content that has been coming out. Posters only featuring SK, no longer featuring Sai Pallavi. So the fact that they're no longer talking about her ain't right. They need to be including her in all of this. But yeah, huge success for Sivakarthikeyan. I think Ayalan broke the 200 Crore Club. Amaran has now broken the 300 Crore Club. So I guess the Tupaki is working. Let me know what your thoughts are on everything that I've said so far. What you think about all the news that's come out this week. And yeah, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Until then, peace.